Alongside your public, you also need to determine the aims of your engagement. Your aim is the change or benefits you hope to achieve as a result of your work. Your aim should be to increase, to enable, to improve, or to reduce something. Links to your overall aim you will need to decode on the objectives and tasks for your engagement. Your objectives are the areas of activity you'll undertake to make your aims happen. So your objectives should be to run, to provide, to produce, to support, or to offer. These ideally should be SMART objectives. And your tasks are the individual activities to meet your objectives. We can use an example to illustrate this process. In the Beyond Tics project, researchers looking at Tourette's syndrome wanted to work with patients and their families to empower them to better understand their tics. To meet this overall aim, the objectives of the project were to recruit people with Tourette's, their families and the artists to be involved, run a workshop with all to explore the syndrome, co-create an artwork, exhibit work as part of a 3-week art science exhibition, and to create an online presence via our project websites, YouTube, social media, and with the intention to share that more widely. Going back to our project planning triangle, here we can see the aims and objectives for this project in the top 2 tiers of the triangle, and below this the individual activities or tasks needed to achieve the above. These can include writing adverts for the participants, planning the workshop, paying for the artist's time, or uploading information to the website. In addition to your project planning, aims, objectives and tasks, you also need to consider the evaluation of your project. Evaluation planning can be considered as 3 steps: the outputs, outcomes, and impact you want to have. The outputs are all the products or services you deliver as part of your work. In our Beyond Tics case study, the outputs would be the number of participants recruited for the workshop, the artwork created, and the number of people attending the exhibition. Outcomes are the changes that may happen as a result of your work. They can be wanted or unwanted, expected or unexpected. They often help change perceptions, build trust, and may even change the direction of your research. Finally, impact is the overall difference an organisation, programme or intervention makes. The York Research Impact Statement describes research impact as when the knowledge generated by our research contributes to, benefits and influences society, culture, our environment and the economy. So it is the effect of a project or activity at a higher or broader level in the longer term after a range of outcomes has been achieved, and often describes change in a wider user group than the original target. Let's explore that in terms of the Beyond Tics case study. We know that the aim is to support and empower patients with Tourette's. However, by doing that, there is likely to be a wider impact over time, the well-being of people with Tourette's being enhanced and empowerment to be better able to participate or understand their own treatment or lived experience. This reduces pressure on the health and social services. For the researchers involved, there will also be an impact on their understanding of the lived experience, which will lead to a change of mindset about their work. Ultimately, this work could affect the stigma attached to syndromes like Tourette's. There is therefore likely to be an impact at the societal and cultural level, and possibly at the economic level. Impact at this higher level is ultimately what we want all of our research to deliver on, and we want to be able to measure this. However, it is naturally more difficult to assess this level of change within the lifetime of a short or focused project. You may need to consider a longer-term evaluation program or build this into further research projects.